What's up guys, and welcome back to another video. Better late than never, as they say. I have decided to select my Springbok squad of the decade. A lot of people have asked me to do this, and if you've been joining me for a while and on the streams, you will know that this is probably my least favorite video to create. Why? Because if you don't have a fellow subscriber's favorite player, or if you selected a player that you believe in but someone else doesn't believe in, they tend to get a bit angry in the comment section and say why with 10 question marks, or you should have done this stupid selection. It gets a little bit demotivating when we put in quite a bit of effort to do these types of things, which is fun for you guys, and then someone just slaughters it. But hey, at least I'm not the only one in talking to 2 cents in the build-up of our collab. If you haven't seen that, click on the icons above. He even said he battles to create this one because the people can get quite harsh. But hey, for the loyals, anything for you guys. So I've decided to select my team of the decade of the box. And what a team I think I've got selected. I think there might be 2 question marks maybe in the squad for a few of you guys, but overall I think I've got a good number. A lot of these guys part of the winning teams, the dominant eras in the past 10 years, from 2010-11 to 2019. We've seen some amazing performances and legends get created and also legends retire in this period of time. So without further ado, here is the montage of my Springbok squad, and we'll discuss it shortly afterwards. So there you have it, Springbok 15 of the decade. And again, I don't think it's a bad squad, but let's have a quick chat about it. Number 1, obviously the Beast. The Beast has been a beast for so many years in Springbok Rugby, and I could not select the man. He's been an absolute hero for the squad for the past so many years, and he will not be neglected in my team of the decade. Bismarck du Plessis, one of the best hookers South Africa has seen. I mean, obviously you could talk of Malcolm Marx, and I know he's brilliant, but for me, Bismarck did so much in the era of, obviously from 2007 to 2015. He obviously went overseas to further his career for the Sharks, as well as overseas, like mentioned. He's a great player. Strength, defense, attack, stealing. He's just phenomenal, and he's in my squad. Number 3, this was a tough one because you got your Jannie du Plessis, you got your Frans Malherbers, you've got Connie Oosthuizen, and a few others that have been a part in the decade. But for me, Connie Oosthuizen, I really rated, especially in his time with the Cheetahs. I thought he was an absolute brute force, and I felt sorry for him that sometimes injuries, as well as the competition of having Jannie always there, that he missed out on probably more opportunities to play for the Springboks. So for me, I would have had him in, and more, because I think he had a lot to offer. And I think, unfortunately, with having the brothers of Bismarck and Jannie, that obviously was your solid top 3, Bismarck, Jannie, and the Beast. And then Connie would come in every now and then once Frans Malherbe put his foot down, it was just the new blood in. So for me, Connie Oosthuizen makes my squad. 4, you got Eben Etzebeth, no argument there. He's just been an absolute genius in his position. Victor Matfield, although in 2015 when he came out of retirement, he probably shouldn't have, but the impact that he had in those stages of 2010, 2011, 13, till his first retirement, he was still one of the best. And even when he came back, his impact within the squad was pretty electric, pretty strong, and you could never write him off. So Victor Matfield, you made my decade, mate. Skulkberger, There was also, obviously, you got Sia Khaleesi, you got Heinrich Brissot, you got Francois Lowe, so many options here. But again, same with Victor Matfield. Skulkberger did a lot for the team. He had been a part for the Springboks in a lot of time. I know he was in and out through injuries, but for me, what he offered to the Springboks and his comebacks were always remarkable. So for me, I've got to go with Skulky. Pieter-Steph du Toit, the legend who was created in the decade. I mean, crikey, what a player. World Rugby Player of the Year in 2019. You got no, I don't think many arguments with this one. Number 8, Big Dwayne Vermeulen. Again, so many other options, but for me, I'm going with the one who's been a part of the team for quite some time. Solid brute force, absolute fighter to the death. Brilliant player. Number 9, you obviously got Farid, you got Francois Oudgaard, you got Faf de Klerk. But for me, Farid Depree, one of the most outstanding scrum halves of his generation. Really brilliant, never give up attitude, quick, fast, alert, and his leadership qualities was also absolutely immaculate. So for me, Farid makes my squad. 10, Andre Pollard, again, so much competition, but Andre, I think, has just risen to the occasion every time he was called on. Also a man who comes back strong from injury. Rate him highly. 11, Brian Abana, no-brainer, one of the greatest wings of all time. Springbok's highest try scorer, you got no argument there. Jean de Villiers, Jacques Farid, my centre pairing combination. Two of the great partners from the generation of centres. They offered so much to the game. For John, I feel sorry that he never got that full-on World Cup performance, but what a player. Jacques Farid, one of the best 13s around, absolute class, and their partnership was brilliant. JP Peterson, number 14, I mean, another legend who's just been a part of the Springboks. I mean, him and Abana were really world class in their generation of time. Absolute brilliance, and again, lasted for quite some time. And then 15, for me, Philly Leroux, obviously, he was a genius when he came into the world. He was brilliant up. I know 2019 wasn't a great year for him internationally, but he ended off with a bang in the final. And for me, it was a battle between him and Frans Steyn. I almost picked Frans Steyn, but looking at what Billy achieved during the time of South Africa in a really dark place, I give him a lot of respect and credit, and therefore he makes my squad. That's going to do it for my Springbok 15 of the decade. As usual, if you don't agree with positions, let me know who you'd rather have. And if so, please be respectful in the comments and don't fight with anyone. Let's just have some fun and create positivity with this video. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you real soon for another one. Stay safe and never give up. Cheers.